Does somebody want to explain to me why the fuck Raw was so goddamn boring? Where where's the excitement? Where's the hype? WWE is supposed to be hot right now, and this was boring as hell. Now I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you got 4 or 5 weeks till WrestleMania. You guys need to get your asses going. Because this was total. This Raw was a total fucking letdown. So this is my fucking Raw review. What did I think? The Raw was fucking boring as hell. Now granted, it wasn't as bad as most of the Raws last year, but it was way worse than last week. Last week was an awesome Raw. Now you got this fucking debacle, this fucking boring ass fucking Raw. But let's go through this review. So, Raw starts off with Triple H. Triple H comes out, starts talking about authority this and whatever. Then Dean Ambrose comes out and everybody's, getting excited. And, Dean Ambrose is saying he wants a title shot and all that stuff. And then Triple H is like, oh, I'll let you know by the end of the night and shit like that. And people were chanting for Dean Ambrose. And I was like, if they would just take a second to stand there and listen to how much people were chanting for Dean Ambrose. Like, people want this guy to have the title. People want this guy to be in the main event. But no, you want to give people fucking Roman fucking Reigns because you guys do not give a fuck what the fans want. And that brings me to another point. Raw came back from one of its commercials, right? And it was saying how the WWE YouTube channel has over 10 million subscribers now. And Michael Cole says something that kind of made me think for a second. He was like, we are the most popular sports channel on YouTube, and he's like, it wouldn't have, and he's like, if it wasn't for you WWE fans, it wouldn't have been possible, or something like that. And I was like, I find that funny. Without the fans, nothing you guys do would be possible, but yet you don't listen to what the fuck we want. It makes no sense. Without us, the fans, they're not going to sell out arenas. They're not going to make any money. But yet, they say without us, they're nothing. But yet, when we want something, they don't listen to us and they just give us what they want. It's fucking stupid. Like, how are you going to sit there and say, oh, without the fans, it wouldn't all be possible? Well, then why don't you fucking listen to what we want? That's just something I had to get off my chest real quick. Alright, first match of the night, I believe. You had Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks. I'm gonna be honest, this was a pretty okay opening match, It's been a while since Divas have opened Raw, so, it's something different, I guess. I don't know. The match was okay. Winner faced Charlotte at WrestleMania. Oh, what do you know? They steal from fucking Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe. Oh, all four shoulders are down, and oh, that's a draw. And who's gonna be the number one contender? Bitch, they straight stole that shit from NXT. I know damn well they did not think of that as a new idea, because they straight stole that from the Sami Zayn and Samoa Joe thing. Because I seen that shit. I know. That was exactly how it went down too. But anyway, good solid match, I guess. I never go in order, but I'm trying to say everything that happened. I apologize if I missed things. My memory's kind of dumb. So I don't know if this was next or not, but you had Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz. Okay, that's good enough for the second match on the card for Raw. That's okay. I can deal with that. But it's time for shit to start getting better as you go farther into the show. Okay? And the match was okay, I'll give it that. Even though nobody really cares about The Miz or Dolph Ziggler anymore, be honest. Yeah. So then you have Stephanie McMahon accepting her Legacy of Excellence award, which no one gave a fuck about. People just want to see Shane McMahon and The Undertaker. That's all the fuck they want to see. You know what? You guys all got fucked over tonight. All of us fans got fucked over tonight, and I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. Yeah, Stephanie was saying, "Oh, I love my brother, but I don't respect him," and blah blah blah, family, blah blah blah, legacy. Who gives a rat's ass? I mean, I understand they're trying to build up for WrestleMania, but god damn, it was boring. And then she ended. She's like, "And bow down to your queen." Fuck that, whatever. And then you have this fucking poor ass excuse for a tag team match. You have the Lucha Dragons versus Sheamus and Rusev of the League of Nations. Once again, not using Bad News Barrett. And why the fuck do you think he's leaving? Now, I understand he gets injured easily, but you could at least use him once. Just once. But no, you don't use him at all. And now you should know why the motherfucker is leaving this summer. Okay? And what the fuck happened to Kalisto's singles push? Because ever since fucking Sin Cara came back, they've been putting him in tag team match after tag team match, fucking boring ass tag team matches. Oh my god, I cannot stand it. Kalisto is a great singles wrestler. I don't know why they don't want to go forward with it. But no, let's just keep him in the tag team division. And now that he has the one singles title that no one gives a rat's ass about, we can just keep it on him. And they're not even going to notice that the title's gone. And be honest, nobody has noticed that the U.S. title has not even been talked about. It hasn't. Ever since Fastlane, they've ignored this. They straight ignored the U.S. title. But whatever. They're fucking people over. Then you had fucking Ryback Ryberg versus Adam Rose, which was fucking stupid. Fucking time filler match. I guess it was to make Ryberg. I'm keep calling him that now because that's what he looks like. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. It was to make Ryberg look strong. And I kind of like what they're doing with Ryback. I like how, like, as soon as the match ended, he just straight left and went right backstage. No, none of that stupid "feed me more" bullshit that everybody's tired of. I think maybe they're trying to do something better with Ryback. I don't know, but anything's better than this stupid "feed me more, feed me more." That shit got old. And let's face it, social outcasts ain't never gonna be nothing. They're just there to be there because, I don't know, and no one gives a fuck about them, so. Moving on, yeah, the newest inductees in the Hall of Fame are the Fabulous Freebirds, and they deserve it. You know, you can talk about their history and stuff, but, you know, like, I don't care right now, because I'm trying to enjoy Raw. I'll care when I watch the Hall of Fame, but, you know, let's see. You had Y2AJ versus The New Day, which was actually okay for a tag team match. Of course, any match with AJ Styles is a good match. Chris Jericho's good. But, I mean, it is kind of dumb how they're putting them in a tag team, and now next week it's Y2AJ versus The New Day for the tag titles, which is, okay, I can deal with it. But I don't know, because if The New Day beats them, then what? Are they going to do the match again and again like they do with every other fucking rivalry that they got? Where, they'll lose, one person will lose the match, and the next week the other person will lose the match, and then the rivalry keeps going on to the pay-per-view, but oh no, they got to make it go 5 more pay-per-views long, like fucking Dolph Ziggler and fucking Rusev, or fucking Roman Reigns with Bray fucking Wyatt, or fucking Alberto Del Rio and fucking Kalisto, or Dolph Ziggler and fucking Kevin Owens. Is getting ridiculous and repetitive. But enough about that. Match was good. Y2AJ won, I think. I don't know. I don't even remember. Then you had another R-Truth and Goldust moment. And, you know, I like their moments. I think it's something good, and I think they could, if they do it right, it could be something to work like I think they're trying to work it like a Booker T Goldust, but whatever. It was pretty good. Then you had fucking Jey Uso versus Bubba Ray Dudley. How many fucking times do I have to say it? I want to see the Usos versus the Dudleys. Are you saving that for WrestleMania for a TLC or a table match? Because if you are, you should start building it up. But oh no, fucking Jimmy Uso versus Devon Dudley on SmackDown, and now Bubba Ray versus Jey Uso on Raw. Like, what the fuck? Everybody wants to see them in a fucking tag team match, but no, let's give them singles matches. Yay! Fuck you, and fuck your booking. You guys are fucking terrible. Okay? People want to see the Usos versus the Dudleys. That's one of the dream rivalries I wanted to see since I started seeing the Usos. And since the Dudleys came back, I was like, oh yeah, they can do this. And the Usos want to face the Dudleys. That's a dream match of theirs. And it seems like they're taking their dear old time to do it. And if they don't do it at WrestleMania, then I'm going to be pissed for one. But whatever. Yeah, there's another match. It was Brie Bella versus Naomi. Which, who gives a fuck about them two? Brie Bella was botching up so much shit. Oh my god. I hate Brie Bella for a reason. All she is just a fucking poor ass remake of Daniel Bryan. She took Daniel Bryan's moveset and watered it the fuck down. And all she does is botch moves. She botches just as much as Eva Marie. Like, really. Brie Bella sucks. And on top of that, Naomi had an opportunity last year to become something, and they fucked her over. So who gives a fuck? Which brings me to another point of somebody getting fucked over. If you watched Raw, you've seen that little NXT promo where they're talking about Finn Balor and they're talking about Neville. And it's going to be Finn Balor versus Neville on NXT. Okay, that's going to be an amazing match. But here's the problem I have. That means Neville is going to be back in NXT, which is good for Neville. But WWE did such a poor-ass job with Neville, they had no choice but to put him back in NXT. They're like, you know what? We fucked up. Go back to NXT.